Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Ed from Peco's Liquors, and today we're doing a video on gin. Now, I know about half of you just closed this window because you didn't want to hear about gin, but if you did stick with it, thanks. Gin's definitely one of those spirits where it's a love-hate type thing. You either love it or you hate it, and that's kind of why we wanted to do this video today. I think that gin is one of those categories that's really changed a lot over the past few years, and you have a ton of different styles. It's not just all pine needles anymore. There's a ton of different ingredients, there's a ton of different styles and different categories, and the category of gin is actually really expanding as far as style goes. So that's why we wanted to do this. The other reason we wanted to do it is because I always tell people when they come in the store or on my blog or here, don't be complacent in what you drink. There's no reason to be complacent in what you drink nowadays. Our beverage industry is it's changing all the time. You look at craft beer. There's different styles every day. There's a different beer every day. You look at vodka, same thing, different flavors. I don't know if you're into all those sweet flavors, but hey, you know, it is changing. Same thing with wine. There's new regions are getting more popular every day. New varietals are getting more popular every day. If you come in and you get the same thing you always get, you're missing out. And I don't care what that same thing is. If you drink White Zinfandel, go nuts. Drink all the White Zinfandel you want. I'm glad you found something that you like to drink. But, you know, come in and try something new. Try a Riesling if you like White Zinfandel. And the reason I got thinking about this video was last night I went to the bar and I ordered the same thing all the time, and I realized I wasn't practicing what I preach. So instead of getting a Maker's Mark Manhattan on the rocks, I got a Bluecoat Gin Martini. So it kind of got me thinking, if I got to practice what I preach, so let's do a video on gin. So like I said, gin category exploded. Different flavors, you probably haven't seen all of these. I got a couple regulars in there like Beefeater and Tanqueray, but there's a bunch of new ones like Bluecoat and Edinburgh and Bulldog and the new Beefeater 24. So like I said, expanding like crazy. The one I'm going to focus on is, I think, my favorite gin. I think it blows all the other ones out of the water, and that's Bluecoat. First off, awesome bottle. Second off, it's made in Philadelphia, so it's local. That's awesome. The flavor profile is totally different from any gin I've had. The aromatics are beautiful. Get poured in the glass here. On the nose, it's just beautiful. It's a bouquet. There's floral aromas, there's citrus, there's a little bit of juniper, but not too much. It's totally different than other gins in that it doesn't have that aggressive pine taste to it. When you smell it, the first thing you do when you stick your nose in here is you don't smell tons and tons of pine from the juniper berries. You smell citrus and you smell floridity, and it's just really, really pleasant. Same thing on the palate. When you drink it, you get a lot of that sweet citrus. They use sweet citrus peels to distill instead of bitter citrus peels. They use organic juniper berries and organic botanicals to make this gin, so 100% organic. Flavor's complex. There's layers to it. That's my biggest complaint with gin before I started drinking other gins and exploring, was they all taste the same. It's one layer. It's just pine or juniper, you know. It doesn't have any layers of complexity like other spirits do. But this does. You get that pine up front, that little bit of juniper, and it just gives way really slowly to that sweet citrus that really comes through. It's a gin that I think a lot of people will like, and it'll appeal to a lot of people. It's one of those things where if you're not a gin drinker, you will like it because it's different than other gins. It doesn't have that aggressive pine. If you are a gin drinker, you'll like it because it's different than other gins. It'll give you a little variety. You know, no one wants to drink the same thing all the time, I don't think. So definitely an awesome gin, definitely worth checking out. Easiest way, best way I like to drink it. Just a couple shots in there, splash of club soda, and this is optional. I don't think you need it for this gin because there's so much citrus in it, but I just throw a little lime wedge in there just to make it look pretty. But definitely an awesome gin. With this spring weather coming, this is going to be a really good spring or summertime cocktail. Looks nice, tastes great. You'll enjoy it. Get out there and explore. Definitely try some new things. You never know what you might like until you try it. So get out there and explore, and don't be complacent in what you drink. Definitely. So until next time, cheers.